Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Thanks for joining us for Friday Night Football. A reasonable turnout for this match. Accompanying me is Matthew Richardson. And away we go, the opening bounce. Sandlin's with the tap. Adams with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Kicks. Marks. Kicks it across the ground. Nice contested mark by Ryder. Sends the ball out into space. Nice interception. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Ryder executes the goal well. The first goal of the match. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Great bounce. Sandlin's nicely outclassing Ryder. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Low kick. Neil up.
Neil seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. He's got a hold of that one. And the ball is out of play. Sandilands knocks it down. Sutcliffe hands over the ball. Homsch kicks it. He gets the upper hand.
Ebert gets the ball out of the pack. Bonfrey's looking to make them pay for that turnover. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holiday. Chips it down towards half forward. Clark grabs that one. Jams it on the boot now. White alone for the uncontested mark. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. That was a long kick for goal. White kicks his first.
White got a really good footballing brain.
Ryder thumps it forward. Takes possession. Passed by Boak. He runs for home. Ryder steers the ball towards goal. The big kick for goal goes straight through. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Sandlin's nicely outclassing Ryder. He controls the bouncing ball. Bonfrey lobs the pass. His kicks are like fingerprints. No two ever the same. Rattled the woodwork on the full. Free kick. Kick that straight into the behind post. Out on the full. Gets the loose ball. Sends it into the open paddock. Scoops up the ball. Curtis going for number one. The power getting the fast start. Disappointing kick there. He kicks it to himself. Slams it on the boot. Great grab. Dawson sends one up towards the wing.
Neil is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. Jonas pushing his opponent in the back then. He lines it up with the goal. Subin kicks it. That's a mark.
Fife on the borderline of his range. Fife taking a chance at goal. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. That won't help. They need a goal. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Marked by McCarthy. So well timed. Punch keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. Bonfrey's kicks hard along the boundary line. Hands like dinner plate. Slams it on the boot. Neil had no chance at that one. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Mundy gets it out of the congestion. Everton sends one up towards the wing. No one troubling him there. Kicked by Johnson. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Sandilands boots it. Fife, the better man there. Slams it on the boot. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Lucky bounce collected, going for goal number 1. That kick has gone well wide and hit the point post on the full. Free kick. He's hit the behind post on the full. Free kick. Pollock, the better man there. Gets boot to high. Marks. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Dawson, the better man there.
Even though Fremantle are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. Spur has given away a free kick. He steadies now in front of goal. Hartlett has a kick. The ball's up. Hartlett gets the goal.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Sandilands hits it. Jeddick with the ball. Rydick with the running catch. Ball up in the centre square. Sandilands with a big fist on it. Fife timed it perfectly. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. A nice uncontested mark for
Ryder has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. Nankervis with it behind. Yeah, it's been touched.
Disappointing kick there.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Dockers need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark there. Puts boot to ball. Sandilands takes the mark.
Sends the Sharon on its way. So well timed. Heads up the corridor. Marked by Gray. He plays on. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Handballs to the running man. Lining up the goal now. This will certainly test him from this distance. Bonfrey's going for number 1. No contest for that mark. Nankervis getting into position for the kick. A set shot on a 30-degree angle.
Nankervis just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow.
He grabs it on the run. Great with a kick at goal. Goes wide for the behind. Port Adelaide with a very handy lead early on. I would have expected him to nail that. Marked by Dawson. Jams it on the boot now. Adams sweeps on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. The ball is coming back into play. Knocks it down in front. Hammond made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Jumping at shadows. Fife thinks that was holding the ball and the umpire agrees. Kicks it. Marked by Dixon. Good as this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Dixon kicks for goal. It's in the air. Nice work from Dixon. He sinks his first goal. This kick puts them further into the lead. More bounce than a dodgy check.
Sandilands is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Adams bumps. Perfect kick.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Great bounce.
Sandilands shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Boat intercepts it. Hand passes to the running man. Ryder shoots for goal. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. And the ball goes over the boundary line.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Intercepted. Port Adelaide add one to their tally. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Intercept by Johnson. Johnson taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Gets boot to high. Great mark under pressure. That's a piercing kick from Sandilands. Strong mark. tapping it, lining up. Distance could be the problem. A good mark under the circumstances.
McCarthy, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. He boots it. Gray with a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball.
Marks. Jams it on the boot now. Valentine with an easy mark. Gets boot to high. Great mark under pressure. That had some power behind it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Dawson with the torpedo. Great mark under pressure.
This one's a dead set.
Curtis shoots for goal. All eyes are watching. The Power lead Fremantle. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce.
Sandilands is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Hamling slams the ball to his boot. Mundy with great hands. He kicks it long. Ryder with the ball.
Neil is able to grab it on the half volley. Boak, the better man there, sneaks the ball away in time. He spills the mark. Adams picks up the bouncing ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. Hamling takes it well. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Dixon making a mess of that kick. The Power leads by 45. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. And that was strange. He's misjudged the boundary line there. The umpire has released the ball. Sandlin's got a fist on it. He controls the bouncing ball. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. The Power had scored the last 3 goals. The Power with the ascendancy over the Dockers, leading the match 58-7.
The Power has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. The Dockers, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Gray plays on, trims the grass with that one. It was all his. Heads up the corridor. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Polek. He's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. He steadies now in front of goal. Polek shoots for goal. The mark will be paid. Lining it up with the goal now. Nankervis plays on. Magnificent goal.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Rydek wins the tap. Terrible timing by Sandilands. Monfries pummels him. Handballs from the tackle. Hand pass by Gray. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Rydek did well then. 3 of the best. He's putting on a clinic.
Ryder is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Nice bounce. Monfries reads the mind of Johnson with the ball now. 5 with the ball. Subban hand passes the ball to the runner going past.
Sandilands hits it. Boak slams the ball to his boot. He handballs it. Polek kicks it. He boots it. 5 with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Sending it on its way. He gets it under pressure.
40 metres from home. Sutcliffe has a shot. It's a question of accuracy. Sutcliffe with a great kick. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the Ruckmen unleash.
It's disappointing for a team when they have such a dominant Ruckman who can direct his hit-outs to teammates, yet his teammates butcher the ball moving forward. The Dockers need to start capitalising on his superiority. Puts boot to ball. Monfries hand passes the ball, sending it on its way.
Jeddick with a bad kick. The Power leads by 58. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Marks. Sends it on its way. Marked by Neil. Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark. Kicked in a flurry. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Jams it on the boot now. Johnson looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
The Power can consider themselves lucky to be in front at the first break. They really need to deny their opposition the ball and dominate possession.
A very high-scoring first quarter here. Looks like it'll be a great game. What do the stats look like, Richo?
Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close, locked horns in the tackle contests, 19-14. Not much difference.
And we go for quarter number 2.
Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you.
Nicely intercepted by Johnson. Great, just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Low kick. Wines comes away with the ball, finding the running player. Choose to kick it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Puts boot to ball. Bennell taken high, and he'll get the free kick. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Bennell needs to sink this one. Bennell just squeezes it over the line. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this?
The Dockers have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Rydick aims for his man on the ground. Neal taken down by Jetta. Kicks it. No one troubling him there.
Johnson is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. He hand passes it. Ryder takes a shot. That's a goal. It's Port Adelaide with the lead over the Dockers.
The bounce, laser straight. Sandlands gets onto the ball. Bennell bumps. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words.
The Power could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Homsch by hand. The umpire pays the free kick. Monfries plays on. Ballantyne marks it.
Kicks it. Wines with the mark. He chooses to play on. Gets boot to leather, and the mark will be paid. Jams it on the boot now. Takes it well. Adams kicks. Monfries claims it.
Monfries has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Ballantyne boots it long. It comes off hands, passes by hand. Boat intercepts it. He hand passes it. Ebert kicks it. That's a mark.
That's a massive kick. Great mark. He steadies now in front of goal. 45 metres out. 50 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Pinner. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Great bounce. Rydick decisively. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Hits the running man. Sandlands throws the ball. Free kick. Puts boot to ball. Takes that one strongly. He plays on. Pittard puts it on the boot. Dawson with the hand pass. Kicks hurriedly. No contest for that mark.
Mundy is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. He handballs out into space. Puts boot to ball. Boat marks it.
Kicks. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Pittard kicks. It's out of bounds across the boundary on the wing. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Sandlands with the tap. Fife just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Adams intercepts the bouncing ball. Dawson couldn't hold on to that one. The ball going back to the players right now. Huge leap. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Wines has the ball. He picks up the loose ball. Nice mark there. Sends the Sharon on its way. Ibbotson alone for the uncontested mark.
Ibbotson can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Sending it on its way, Wines with a strong mark. He boots it. Mundy drops the ball. Mundy gets possession. It's intercepted. The ball finds its target. Sending it on its way, that's a mark.
Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 45 metres out. Bennell has a shot. It's a question of accuracy. Bennell scores with a beautiful kick.
Bennell can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Ryder is really good at getting up in the ruck, but his directional taps need some more work. The umpire wants to throw it in. A good fist. Johnson gets the loose ball. He gets boot to the ball. Ballantyne really forced to earn that mark.
He kicks quickly. Nice work from Pollock. He wants to play on. Gets boot to high. Ebert swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. Ebert sinking his first goal. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Adams onto the ball. She's running hot, Richo. Mundy put his head down, running for home. The umpire calls advantage. Sutcliffe kicks. A mark by Subban. 35 metres out. You're backing from this position. Subban takes aim for goals. Perfect kick. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Subban puts them back in contention.
Subban is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Ryder is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Gray takes possession.
Batted down nicely by Sandilands. The loose ball scooped up, goes short with a hand pass. Ebert lays a strong tackle and forces the ball to spill free. Boat onto the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Gets it away in the nick of time. Kirsten kicks. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Rydick sends the ball on its way. Monfries lines it up. Puts boot to ball. Spurk with the mark.
Spurk got a really good footballing brain. That's a nice strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Has the mark all to himself. Fife kicks the ball. He drops the mark. Sandilands scoops it up. The ball is scooped up. He grabs the footy. Adams picks up the loose ball. Monfries gets the ball. Johnson by hand. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Hartlett goes for goal. Misses far behind.
The Power lead Fremantle 96 to 31. It's not the score he was looking for. He plays on with a little kick. White executes the goal well. Port Adelaide leads by 71. Here's the bounce. Batted down nicely by Ryder. Fife picks up the bouncing ball. Mundy was taken high. Mundy trimming the grass with that kick. Wines gathers it. Jonas gets the ball. Superb handball. He just can't get out of the action. Takes it well. Sends it into the open paddock. He collects the loose ball. The loose ball picked up by Monfries. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Bennell marks.
Bennell just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Puts boot to ball. That's a nice strong mark. Sutcliffe with the shot. It's on its way. Sutcliffe has got it.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Sandilands hits it. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Sandilands throws it clear as day. Gets boot to leather. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. What was he thinking? And that torp has gone supernova. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. It'll come back from the boundary line. The ball is returned to play. Palms it down nicely. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Hand passes. It's like he has the ball on a string. Pollock bursting with inventive strategy right now to be sure of hitting the target. He's actually kicking first and calling whatever it hits the target. Hamlin boots it. The ball bounced favorably for Pittard. Gains possession. Dixon intercepts it. He's got the footy in his hands. Approaching the goals now. Goal to the power. That's number 5. There's the bounce. Sandlin's with the punch. Lucky bounce collected. He gets tackled as he hands it off. An easy interception for Mundy. Ballantyne takes the mark uncontested.
Ballantyne has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Strong mark there. A nice contested mark. Boak slams the ball to his boot. Good mark.
Choose to kick it. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Fife onto the ball. Is in his possession. He's had lots of touches this match. Couldn't stop in time right there. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Tapped by Ryder. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Boat with the kick. All of a sudden, the ball has become a hot potato. Quickly disposed of by Monfries. Hand pass by Gray. Hartlett with the goal. That's his second.
Port Adelaide has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. The Dockers, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Kick that straight into the behind post, out on the full. That kick has gone well wide and hit the point post on the full. Free kick. A nice uncontested mark for Hamling. Sends the Sharon on its way. Pittard lining up. With a kicking technique that's a bit like a suitcase in which we're trying to pack too many things into. Clark, a massive kick off the boot.
Pollock needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Pittard pushing his opponent in the back then. He boots it. Kept his composure then. Puts boot to ball. Dixon takes the uncontested mark, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Dixon takes a shot. The ball's up. That miss is going to come back to haunt him.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. He has space for an easy mark. Spurk with the torpedo. Nice work from White. Kicks it across the ground. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Approaching the goals now. Perfect kick. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from Nankervis. Here's the bounce. One down by Ryder is in his possession. The umpire will ball it up. Sandlin's is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Ryder. Boat manages to get the handball out of the pack. Well, it's half time. What have you got to say, Richo?
Don't give up at half time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
What do the stats look like, Richo?
The stats are close, but the scores are very different.
Thanks, Richo. Halfway through the game now, and I've enjoyed every second of it so far. The term begins.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
McCarthy runs past and gets the ball. Sutcliffe takes the mark uncontested. 45 metres out. Looking for another goal here. He really should have made more of that. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. Disappointing kick there. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Adams launches it. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Craig slams it on the boot. Dixon grabs that one. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. It's in the air. The ball goes over the line. Kicked in a flurry. A solid mark from Bartlett. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richo?
I won't be putting the house on this, Dennis. He might not get this. Bartlett is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
They've conceded possession. Gives it to Johnson. He gets tackled as he hands it off. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. The long goal by Ryder. This lead getting bigger now.
Ryder needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Ryder is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Neil slams the ball to his boot. Hiddard kicks the ball. Strong mark there. Clark kicks the ball. Gray marks it.
Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Now do you think you can kick this one, Richard?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. Chalk up the goal for Port Adelaide. The lead has been increased. The power in front. Ryder is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Sandilands. Marked by Adams.
Adams has an elite ability to elevate off the ground. Adams being penalised there. He slams that on the boot. And the ball is out of play. We'll get a throw-in. Sandilands with the spoil. Mundy onto the ball. Ryder gets the interception on the bounce. Winds by hand.
Spears a low ball. Scoops up the bouncing ball. A favourable bounce. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Hartlett just gets it through. 4 goals and no sign of stopping. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Nice bounce. Sandilands with a big fist on it. Adams pushes in the back like an old lady poking her umbrella in a wasp's nest. He puts some power into that kick. Great grab. Gets boot to high. He takes an uncontested mark. Jeddick, interesting kick. Not sure what he intended there. Off the ground. Gains possession. Rydick dishes it off by hand. Goal. Curtis. Kicked 8 now. Dare I say it, what a champion. Here's the bounce. Big leap. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. Gains possession. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Impey's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Mundy takes the mark. He boots it. And the ball goes out of bounds. He gets boot to the ball.
He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Gets the loose ball. Omsch with the running catch. Johnson with the mark. Johnson sends one up towards the wing. Takes it well. And that torp has gone supernova. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Mundy puts it on the boot. Jeddick intercepts the bouncing ball. Gives it to the running man. Rydick charges fiercely with a powerful bump. He's got the footy in his hands. Ebert collects. Fails to dispose of it correctly. Strong mark. Richard, what are his chances from here?
He's paid to kick these, Dennis.
Hartlett watching the ball. Goal to Power. Hartlett gets number 5. They increase their lead. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Rydick decisively. Great delivers a nice bump for Johnson. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
Takes possession. They desperately need this goal to stem the flow. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
The Dockers need to play on at all costs now and start getting some more running goals on the board.
Has it now. Neil, one out in the square. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Heads up the corridor. Subban getting into position for the kick. 50 metres out. Whoa, that's a nice long kick. Takes that one strongly. 35 metres out. A 30-degree kick for Sutcliffe. Nice goal from Sutcliffe. He's enjoying himself right now. He's smiling like the only shark at a shipwreck. The Dockers, players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that.
Sutcliffe needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
Fife dishes it off to the running man. Strong mark by Pearce. The Dockers get a goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Ryder hardly provided a challenge. Neil gets the ball. Bonfrey's on the ball at the moment. The loose ball picked up by Adams. Collected by Fife. The ball mopped up. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. The hindposts should be cowering in fear. That was all Ryder.
The power for having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? Jeddah with the kick. Strong mark there. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it.
Hamlin with the kick. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Johnson with a strong mark.
Kicks it. A mark by Fife. Nice drop punt. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
The Dockers just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. And the ball is out of play. Wines with the kick. Ebert marks it. He slams that on the boot. Dixon marks the ball.
Now do you think he can kick this one, Richard?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
He holds his breath. The big kick for goal goes straight through. That's number 2. This lead getting bigger now. Rydick without a touch. The clearance by Sandilands gets a handball away. Handballs to the running man. So well timed. Played on. Slots it. Port Adelaide lead Fremantle. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Sandilands wins the tap. Terrible timing by Ryder. Kirsten gets the ball. Fife is streaming past and gets the footy. Takes the mark all by himself.
The power dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. He's got a handball away. Both handballs to the man on the move. He lays off the pass. Hartlett takes the mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Hartlett takes a shot. It's on its way. Wow-wee, what a huge kick.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce straight down. Rydick with the tap. Bonfrey's with the football. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Sandilands outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Pollock delivers a nice bump for Dawson. Picture-perfect drop punt. Fife marks it.
Well, the quality of disposal's been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled Fremantle to rack up the marks. Fremantle need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. He lays off the pass. It's intercepted. Jonas boots it.
Craig got under it. Bumps the pigskin. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Clark on the ball at the moment. He takes control of the loose ball, puts the head down as he runs in, and that ball is out of bounds. Nicely intercepted by Kirsten. Nicely intercepted by White. He gives the ball away, finding the running player. Jumping at shadows. Hartlett has him for holding the ball. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. 35 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Goal to Port Adelaide. 7 goals now. That's hard to do.
The power have just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Sandilands onto the ball. Sandilands throws the ball. Free kick. Kicked by Ryder. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
He has to capitalise on his teammates' hard work here.
35 metres out.
Port Adelaide have just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
An easy interception for Bonfries. Scoops up the bouncing ball. The power over. Fremantle by 139. Disappointing kick there. He shouldn't have bothered. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Hines. Holding the ball is the call. Jams it on the boot now. White gets the upper hand.
Well, Port Adelaide have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Bray with the shot. Golford the power. The power are in front.
The bounce, laser straight. Sandlin's with a big fist on it. Penetrating hand pass. Cuts towards the middle. He controls the bouncing ball. Bennell tackles. A stab kick from Ballantyne. Strong mark. Booted by Fife. Need has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Need obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He grabs it. White grabs the ball on the bounce. Ryder takes possession. The ball is scooped up. Hamling collects it. Gives it to the running man. Gray will get the free.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Nankervis got under it. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery from point-blank range. Nankervis takes a shot. That's 5 in a row for Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide with the ascendancy over the Dockers, leading the match 207-56. A good term with the Power 207 to Fremantle 56.
They have been pretty wasteful in this match, and if they lose, they will look back and rue the missed opportunities.
Lots of points scored during that third term. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
Marks are fairly close on the scoreboard with the Dockers.
It's time for the final quarter.
You and your opponent want the same thing. The only thing that matters is who works the hardest for it.
An easy interception for Johnson. Spurk has no chance at that one. An easy interception for Nankervis. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. That could be the final nail in the coffin. And look at that pass. Claimed by Sandlin's. Bennell gets it on the bounce. Mundy bumps. Gains possession. He gets the hand pass. Scoops up the ball. Ebert with the kick. Adams with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. The contest, no match for him.
The Dockers have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. He boots it. That's a mark.
Johnson sends one up towards the wing. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Puts boot to ball. Nice contested mark by Boak. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark there. Sends the Sharon on its way. Neil has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Jams it on the boot. Nice hands.
Ebert is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. That's some big air. He lines it up with the goal. Hartlett with the shot. It's on its way. Hartlett goes long and gets the goal.
All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Rydick with the tap. Mundy taken down. Good tackle, Ebert. Sandlin receives the ball. He's running hot, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
Yet another possession. Hamlin chucks the ball away. Clark knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. Spurk will get the free for throwing. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Dixon. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him. Dixon with a kick at goal. It's going. Chalk up a goal for Port Adelaide. His kick is 4. Dixon with that kick has increased the lead.
Dixon will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Straight down the field. Sheridan gets the upper hand. He gives it a punishing kick. He scoops the ball off the ground. This game is slowly slipping out of their grasp. They must convert here. I would have expected him to nail that. He opts to play on with the ball. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Ballantyne has an elite ability to elevate off the ground. He slams that on the boot. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Gets a handball to the running man. It takes a big bump. Johnson picks up the ball. Takes possession. He's got a handball away. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Ryder handballs it. Dixon doesn't receive the ball. He could not have kicked that any better.
That's 8 in a row for Capel. That could be the final nail in the coffin. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Clean tap by Xnathanx761's. Umpire calls for the ball. Xnathanx761's really gets onto this one. Takes possession. Ebert handball short. Rydick has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Nankervis gains possession. Intercepted by Clark. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Sends it on its way.
It's clear that Port Adelaide have been practising their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Nankervis getting into position for the kick. Nankervis with the shot. Jeez, poor kicking. The power lead.
Disappointing kick there. Clark puts it on the boot. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Nice mark there. Slams it on the boot. Xnathanx761's the better man there. Gets boot to high. The contest, no match for him. Gets boot to high. Nice contested mark by Monfries. He kicks inside 50. Drops the mark, and the Crummers are waiting. Dishes it off by hand. Yet another possession. I think he just wants attention. And he's heading for home. Shot at goal by Monfries. Off by a matter of centimetres. That could be the final nail in the coffin. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Clark has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Holek has pushed that wide, and I'm sure he's going to feel some pressure intensifying now.
Disappointing kick there. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Strong mark. Would you back him in from here, Richo?
It's a very sharp angle. I don't think he'll kick it.
35 metres out. In the same spot, Tiger Woods with a 9-iron is a safer bet. Disappointing kick there.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Fremantle stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. A good fist. He hand passes it. Ryder kicks the ball. It looks like he's got an injury. He won't be coming back after that injury, that's for sure. Gray grabs the ball on the bounce. He kicks the ball.
He gathers the loose ball. White collects it. The ball in the hands of Hanley. He gains possession. Now we'll get a ball up. Deft touch from Xnathanx761's. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Interception. energetic with the football. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. The ball goes out of bounds. Guided by Xnathanx. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Mundy comes away with the ball. They've conceded possession. Quick hands find the running player. Shot by Ryder. Score for Port Adelaide. Ryder with 8 of the finest. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Cleared by Xnathanx. Bennell gets a nice bump from Adams. Ebert caught with the ball. Choose to kick it. It was all his. Bennell going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short, tactically this week. 35 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The Dockers are really being punished.
Pierce really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Xnathanx with a big fist on it. Takes possession. Adams charges fiercely with a powerful bump. Lovely hand pass hits the man. He scoops the ball off the ground. He's really a ball magnet. Chalk up a goal for Fremantle. Pierce playing well. That's his third. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on this? That's 2 in a row for Fremantle. They've got to start swinging like a 70s disco to get anywhere near from here.
It's disappointing for a team when they have such a dominant ruckman who can direct his hit-outs to teammates, yet his teammates butcher the ball moving forward. The Dockers need to start capitalising on his superiority. Hollett shoots for goal.
Clark with the kick. Wide from behind. The routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
Not a chance, Dennis.
60 metres out. He kicks and clears the ball out of the 50. Great mark. White slams it on the boot. Interception. Does well to keep it in play. Quick hands find the running player. Hartlett with his head down, running for home. It looks like the Power have this one in the bag. I would have expected him to nail that. Choose to kick it. Spurk has it. Slams it on the boot. Good mark by Kirsten.
Kirsten can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Mundy kicks the ball. Nice accurate handballing.
Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Pierce chucks the ball away, finding the running player. He's missed. Was that a brave attempt or a stupid attempt, Richard?
Bit of both, I think, Dan.
I would have expected him to nail that. Ebert grabs that one. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Controlled by Pitter. Lovely hand pass hits the man. A taunt from Monfries. Clark, free kick. Clark puts it on the boot. A great effort.
The Dockers just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. He grabs the footy. Pittard being penalised there.
Jams it on the boot. Strong mark. Mundy lobs the pass. Jonas has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Gets a handball away. He gains possession. Yet another possession. Bennell lines it up. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. He's missed the goal. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Impey, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He lines it up with the goal. Subin puts his boot on it. Sutcliffe marks the ball.
30 metres from home. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Fremantle get a goal. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Clean tap by Xnathanx. Bennell controls. He has the ball. Pierce with the mark. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 30 metres out. Pierce likes his chances for goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Rydick hardly provided a challenge. Controlled by Monfries. He collects the loose ball. Neal puts the ball in the hands of fate. Heads up the corridor. Biddle grabs that one. This game is in danger of spiraling out of control. They must get a goal here. Disappointing kick there. Not much on offer for Impey. Takes the mark all by himself.
Look, the power have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Monfries puts his boot on it. Nankervis with the mark. Lining it up with the goal now.
Nankervis takes aim for goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Bounce goes the ball. Clean tap by Xnathanx761's. Handballs out into space. Kirsten again, Richard.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Kirsten goes back to collect the ball, a free kick, and several. Kirsten puts it on the boot. Ball over the boundary line. Jeddick with the torpedo. Controlled by Ryder. Johnson picks it up. Dishes it off by hand. The advantage is played. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Mead takes it out on the full. Out of bounds near the 50. McCarthy kicks. Sutcliffe got under it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Sutcliffe takes a shot. Marked by Impey. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. A long way out. Fife taking a chance at goal. Couldn't seal the deal. That score is not going to help them very much. Disappointing. Final scores are 248 to 85. Brett Show, as always, it's been a pleasure.
It was great to be here, Dennis. I'll be back.